Well, thanks so much, everyone, for joining. We really appreciate it. We're going to get started because we want to make sure we respect everyone's time. I know in this field we have so much going on. We're working with families, we care for our own families. So just want to make sure that I respect everyone's time. So welcome, 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 and thank you for joining. Today we're going to dive into something that's truly a game changer, not just for your clients, but for you as a doula, an educator, a maternal health professional. And it's called the Modern Mom Toolkit Business in a Box Plus GPT. And it's an all in one system that you can white label. You don't have to go start over and do anything. You also offer to moms that you serve, or you just can use it to grow your own business beyond one on one care. So here's what that really means. It means that you're going to be able to serve smarter. With these tools, it's going to simplify your workflows, automate your follow-up, and help you to show up consistently without feeling stretched thin, without feeling burnt out. Because we know in this field, we give so much, we take on so much. So any way that we can make sure that we're automating what we do, it's a game changer. Okay, so it's also going to mean that you'll be able to scale your business faster. So instead of trading hours for dollars, you'll have a ready to sell digital product, right? That works even when you're resting, when you're traveling, when you're sleeping, right? You're going to be able to support your clients on many different levels. It means that you're going to change more lives, right? By leveraging AI and a done for you system, you'll be able to reach more moms, you'll be able to train more professionals, and also in return, you'll be able to impact more families, all without feeling burnt out. So think of it this way: this isn't about replacing what you're already doing. Now, what it's about amplifying what you're already doing. It's about combining your heart-centered care with smart systems that let you operate like the seven-figure business owner that you are or that you're trying to become. Because when you serve smarter, you earn more, and in that way, everyone wins. So before I proceed, let me take a moment to introduce myself. I'm Rosalie Henry. I'm the founder and the CEO of Mothers Helping Hands Atlanta LLC. This past summer, we just celebrated 13 years in business, where we specialize in in-home and in-hospital postpartum and newborn care. And I've been doing this for over 20 years. So with my experience in this field, I've had the privilege of serving as a certified newborn care specialist and also a double certified postpartum doula and educator, families navigator, and most importantly, I'm a mom, I'm a wife, right? I help families in all different stages of their lives, welcoming a new baby, supporting them beyond the postpartum journey. Although we always tell people we do it from the womb to the tomb. We help the family right across, right across. I'm also a proud graduate of Morehouse School of Medicine Perinatal Navigator Program, where I honed my knowledge and skills in focusing on reducing maternal mortality rate. That's my passion, that's my goal. And also improving healthcare outcomes for mothers and babies, and just by supporting caregivers. But through my work, I'm deeply passionate about educating parents and empowering families with the knowledge and resources they need for a healthier postpartum journey. It's about providing practical guidance and emotional support so that families can thrive during the most transformative time. I'm committed to building community of support and care for new and expected parents where everyone feels safe, informed, and confident, because that's our goal, to make sure that we give them the information where they're informed and they make their own decision. So in recognition of this mission, I'm honored to have been named once again, so 2 times in a year, as one of Atlanta's top 50 most powerful women, a reflection of dedication and impact beyond the work that I do. And I'm equally dedicated in empowering maternal health professionals through strategic referral networks that strengthen care, coordinate, enhance postpartum support. In addition to my work in the community, I proudly wear many hats, and each one is rooted in a deep commitment of innovation, empowerment, and global impact. So here's a little bit more about the roles that I play. I'm a maternal health and wellness leader. I advocate for a stronger care system, holistic, compassionate support for every family. Also known as the seven-figure doula whisperer, where I scaled my doula practice 7 figures, and now I help birth professionals to do the same with proven, passionate, fueled strategies. So what I do, I share everything that works for me, the mistakes I made, what worked and what didn't work, so you don't have to go through the same thing. I'm also an international speaker where I bring postpartum education and advocacy to stages and screen around the world, just helping with global conversation. So I'm also a business consultant. I work alongside maternal health leaders to grow impact-driven organizations that serve communities deeply and intentionally. Also an AI consultant, because we all know AI is here to stay. We just have to learn how to use it. It's a tool. We cannot be scared of it anymore, or else we're going to be left behind. And a lot of times, you know, we get left behind. So we have to make sure that we embrace it. So I explore all emerging technologies can reshape healthcare and create more meaningful, accessible client experience. I'm also have a radio host. I'm a radio host show host where I bring people on just to have meaningful conversation in our communities. And also each roles allow me to serve in a different way, but they all guide the same mission, which is to reduce maternal mortality rate. So enough of me, right? So let's talk about, what you guys really are here for, right? So let's talk about the group that often get overlooked. And that's the group that we're now ready to serve, right? That's the one who can afford to pay us, who is ready and willing to invest. Because we started in this journey because we're passionate about it. And a lot of us started out and like, you know what? There's so much going on, especially in the underserved community. So I want to do so much for the underserved community. But let's be real, the underserved community cannot afford to pay us. And we're not in this business just because of passion, right? We're in this business also to be able to make profit. So, how can we now turn that passion into profit? What we have to do is target the people who can afford to pay us, right? The ones who have the money to pay us. So, we can also serve the ones who cannot afford to pay us because we cannot serve from an empty cup. So, that's what this program is about. It actually targets, right? Professional, affluent, pregnant women. So that's what this program is about. So you can still use this. I'm going to show you how you can still use this, even though it's geared for affluent, professional, affluent, pregnant women. I'm going to show you how you can still use this program and still serve the underserved community while you're getting paid. Because that's the missing link. We're also always taught how to go serve. We know what the word doula means. Doula means mom servant. But how can we now be sustainable in this so we don't get burnt out? How can we now have our cups full so we can serve from the saucer the people who can afford it and we can still have a sustainable living? So now, before we go any further, I want you to raise your hand or drop a wave in the chat if you ever work with client who has who has been successful on the outside, right? They have a great job, they have a nice home, maybe even supportive partner, but inside she was barely keeping it together. I mean, I have worked with so many of those moms, right? So those are exactly the moms that we are targeting. These women are overworked, emotionally drained, juggling so much. They're craving the calm and control, but they're just too overwhelmed to even seek where to get that from, right? So seeking providers who understand the emotional load of high achieving mom, that's where we come in. We already doing the work, right? They already have doulas, they already have an OBGYN, they already have birth classes, therapists, but they're not ready to invest thousands of dollars with us because none of those things truly address what's keep them up at night. Because they go to the doctor, all they do giving them another pamphlet, right? So it's not a lack of resources that they have. What they lack is a mental and hormonal chaos that they're carrying silently. That we who are in the homes with them are seeing it because they're so professional when they go to the doctor. Sometimes they don't even want to address it or even know how to address it, right? And the truth is that silence is expensive. It's emotional for her and financially for us as professional. When we don't have systems that meet her where she truly is, we lose money. We're leaving money on the table. So that's why the Modern Mom Toolkit exists. It's not just another add-on. It's a bridge, a done for you, ready to sell system that helps you to support the modern moms, their all experience while creating a new income stream for your business. So this is not something that you're going to have to go recreate or anything, right? So let's dive deeper into these supporting insights. First, we know that maternal stress and high cortisol levels aren't just emotional challenges. We know that they have tangible effects on both the fetal health and also the postpartum wellness. We know that. So, next thing I want you to consider is that a staggering 78% of working moms experience high anxiety. We in the home, we see that. Yet, oftentimes, this often they keep it to themselves. We sometimes have to know the question to even ask to get them to open up. And when we do that, we can make a significant impact in their lives. So, how many of us work with high achieving moms that we have to literally talk them off the ledge? Literally have to talk them off the ledge. Me too. Me too. So let's dive a little deeper into what's really happening beneath that surface of our clients. So we know that maternal stress and high cortisol level aren't just emotional challenges. We know that they have real measurable effects on both the fetal development and the postpartum recovery. So this isn't just mom stress, it's public health concern that directly impact long-term outcome. It's a fact. And when we say 78% of working moms experience anxiety, that says a lot. So here's the truth, right? If you can bridge that invisible gap, that gives mom what they can't even put into word. They can't even express how they're feeling. They'll see you as so much more than just another doula, another educator. They'll see you as a lifeline. You now become the most trusted figure in their maternal journey. They're going to be telling everybody about you because they're not looking for another book or another generic birth class filled with information that they'll forget by next week. What they really want is to feel emotionally strong in their high stress careers. Because think about it, they dominate the boardroom, and now they're pregnant or they have this newborn. They don't know what to do, right? So you're going to be teaching them how to protect their peace and focus on what's important to them. You're going to help them to know, how to prepare their baby for the best possible outcome, because that's what's concerned every parent. Am I doing the right thing? Right? They'll be supporting in a way that feels elevated and intelligent, because we're talking about professional, high achieving women. And this is where we come in as a professional, right? Not just as a guide, but as a calm in their chaos. The voice that's ground them when their mind is spinning out of control. Also, the system that gives them the structure when everything feels uncertain. Because when you show up that way, you don't just support your clients better, but guess what? You become indispensable. And when that happens, your impact grows, your referral multiplies, and yes, your revenue reflects it. Because we know in this business, we depend highly on referrals. That's why we do a good job. So our client will refer us. So let's be clear. The Modern Mom Toolkit, Business in a Box plus GPT, is built just for you to consume. It's built for you to leverage. This is a built-out tool, because as a business owner or a provider, your goal isn't to collect more information. We are information overload. It's to create more income and impact. Because I don't know about you, but I've been to so much masterclass and conferences where I spend so much money and I get all this information and I come back and I don't know what to do with it because it's outside of my scope, right? When I first started, when I hear, okay, you need a landing page, you need this, you need that, I have no idea how to do that. So guess what? You spend $25,000 in this conference and you come back, you have literally just information because you don't have the tools or the person how to help you to implement it. But you want systems that's going to free up your time. You want tools that deliver real transformation for your client, but not only for your client, for you. You want done for you assets that keep your business running even when you are rested, right? This is going to help you to increase revenue per client. A service model that scales your care without draining your energy. Ways to add value without burning out. I cannot say burnout enough because we know in this business it can be such a burnout, right? You're gonna be able to offer what feels high end to match premium pricing because people pay for value. And most importantly, you want to stand out in this market because a lot of time I hear people say this market is so saturated. That's the reason why you have to have something that's going to differentiate you from everybody else. We're going to make sure that we stand out in this saturated market where everyone's offering the same basic care and open to be noticed. No, this bundle give you a business advantage disguised as a care upgrade. Because while others are still trading time for dollars, you'll have an automated system that nurtures your clients but also grows your business. And here's one of my favorite parts, right? We're offering you a GPT integration. So just imagine this, right? Your client wakes up to a personalized daily affirmation or mindset from you, even while you're sleeping or you're offline. And that's the kind of high touch, low effort connection that builds loyalty and keeps your brand in the forefront of your mind. That makes you unforgettable. So drop a yes in the chat if you love your business to keep working even while you're sleeping. That's me. That's me. That's exactly what this toolkit help you to do. To serve smarter, helps you to connect deeper, and help you to scale faster. So, what is inside the Modern Mom Toolkit and why it sells itself? So, it has 4 different guides. So, inside the Modern Mom Toolkit, we talk about the harmonial harmony thinking. Like I said before, this is not another guide that you're going to be handing to your client. This is something that is going to help them in so many different ways. It helps mom to rewire stress and restore calm and position you as a science backed emotional care provider. It masters confidence and control because, like I said, moms are so used to controlling the boardroom, and now they have this newborn and they cannot control this newborn, right? It's gonna help to empower them with informed and aligned audio series where they can listen to it as they go in their car, wherever. So it's gonna definitely fit in their busy lives and keep your brand again at the forefront of their mind. So guide 4 in a pregnancy evaluation blueprint. This brings clarity, joy, and structure to her journey. And it creates a premium client experience. So they're always going to be remembering you, right? So it helps working moms rewire, like I said, rewire their stress response through visualization and daily mental routine. So this helps them to work on their mind, on their mindset. So instant relevance, revenue, clarity. So you have built your career on helping mothers through birth, healing, and life most sacred transition. You're skilled, you're passionate, you love what you do. But here's the truth, the honest truth. Most doulas don't talk about. If you're not addressing the mental load, right, and the stress pattern and identifying shifts your high achieving professional clients are facing during pregnancy and postpartum, you're leaving a massive gap in your care model. Because that is so, we talk about so much about mental health, mental health, mental health. But what are we doing about it? How are we helping our clients? And that gap is not just emotional, it's financial. Because if we can fill that gap, we can make more money. Because to be honest, we're in this business for money. We are. So how many of you have a client who, like I said, she looked like she have it all together? You go in, she have makeup on, she have her nice grill on and everything. But we know underneath that, behind closed doors, she's barely holding it together emotionally. I cannot tell you how many moms or even dads cry on my shoulder where they just break down, just so emotional. And that's the space where your next level of impact and income lives right there. So now let me be clear, because this isn't about replacing your hands-on support. That's not what this is about, right? It's about enhancing it with a plug and play system that lets you charge more without working more, deliver better results without building new offers, because this is already built out for you. Attract higher caliber clients without more outreach. Now we don't have to go keep knocking on OBGYN door, keep, doing all the things that we're already, doing and barely making it. This isn't just a product pitch, it's a revenue generating growth opportunity that you can implement today, immediately. One that lets you serve moms and also build a scalable, sustainable business at the same time. Because it doesn't matter how many moms we serve, if we are not sustainable, if we cannot have a sustainable living, it's not going to work. This isn't about giving mom more worksheets or more resources. It's about giving you, the professional, a business advantage that makes you the go-to name in your field. The Modern Mom Toolkit, business in a box. Plus, we're offering you our own AI growth partner. Gives you both structure and automation to scale effortlessly, blending your compassionate care that you're already doing with cutting edge technology so you can serve smarter, not harder. Because we all know the future of maternal care isn't about working more, it's about working wiser. So here's the best part. You may be wondering, okay, how can I use this to make money? How does this work? The best part is you don't need to create a single thing. Like I said, I've gone to so many conferences and I come back and I have to start from scratch, because there's things that need to be created that I don't even know how to do it. So I have to hire someone to do it. Right. So if you're a doula who's working solo, this could be an add-on in person or virtual birth prep. And you could say, hey, I have created this package. It's a calm confidence package, right? And this is something that you could sell per person anywhere between $300 and $700 per client. Therapist, coach. You can offer this as a digital homework tool to reduce season load. So how does that boost your revenue? You have more retention, you have less prep because it's already done for you. OBG clinics, they can use it as opt-in for high achieving clients. What this does, it boosts trust and give them more referrals. A birth educator or a postpartum doula educator, you can use it as a standalone digital course, or you can bundle it as a bonus. That's something you can sell anywhere between 97 to 197 per client. So that means no more late nights writing clients' guides. You don't have to be designing templates or even trying to figure out how to explain your value. It's all built in beautifully and strategically. And we didn't stop there. We're also, offering your own AI growth partner, which is a custom GPT, especially for doulas and maternal health professionals. Because we all know, yes, our clients are going to go Google, but what information they're going to come up with? Generic information. We tailoring it to our clients' need, what we know that our client what they're really going through. We see this every day. We're in the home. So these are the things that is already tailored into the GPT for your own business. So now you'll be able to automate your marketing and follow up messages. You don't have to go think about it. And always tell people like, listen, AI is a tool. That doesn't mean that you're going to copy and paste everything. You're going to tailor it to your business, to your tone. You're going to train it. Now you're going to be able to nurture your clients through personalized touch points, even while you're asleep. You're going to be able to collect and analyze data to improve your offers and communication because that's important. It even writes your copies for you. It tracks engagements and it frees up so much more of your time so you can focus on the high value work that you're doing, like connecting and teaching and growing your business. So if you want freedom in your business, please just drop the word freedom. If you're ready to stop doing all the things and finally start working like the CEO you are for your brand. So now you don't have to be the copywriter, the everything. You can just focus on the person that you set out to be, who you are. So let's be real. Our clients, like I said, they can Google tips, they can download apps, they can even buy courses from people that they've never met. But none of those build trust. And that's where you come in. That's why we truly crave this for you. Someone who understands their emotional, neurological, and lifestyle specific need. We're already working with them. They already trust us. Someone who sees the whole woman, not just her pregnancy or her recovery. And that's where you come in. The Modern Mom Toolkit elevates you into what we call the collective authority model. This Modern Mom Toolkit was designed by me, a certified postpartum doula, a medical doctor, and a maternal health therapist. A lot of time we try to do things on our own, but we have to start learning how to do things collectively. And when you are part of this, when you become a part of this collective, now you can even add, and we'll show you how you can even add your own touch to it. So you add your own bio, your own picture. So now you become part of the collective because you're already doing the work. You're already an expert in your field. So now you'll be able to add that to the Modern Mom Toolkit. That means you'll be able to include these science-backed expert right inside your offer. So now when you're talking to a client, this is a collective effort. This wasn't just created by you, right? It was, and if you don't want to add me or add the doctor or the therapist, that's fine too. But we know that people are looking for social proof, and having more people, having more professionals added to your toolkit, to your business, it makes you look it makes you look much better. So that means you'll be able to include, like I said, the science-backed expert right inside your offer, making your packages instantly more valuable and credible in your client's eyes. So here, you're not just a provider, you're now recognized as a leader in your field. You're not just a doula or a coach, right? You're now a care provider of trusted authority, a creator of advanced maternal wellness tool. You're now that bridge between care and neuroscience. So now you can say, yes, as a doula, I help, or labor doula, postpartum doula. Yes, I help birth safely, or yes, I help postpartum mom. Yes, I help you emotionally prepare for the postpartum journey. Yes, I use AI powered tools backed by science to support your mental clarity and postpartum recovery. And just like that, right? You have now outpositioned 90% of your competitors. You have now stepped into a new category, one that blends your passion that you already have, your heartfelt passion, now blends with science and technology to create the kind of care today's modern moms desperately searching for. So ask yourself, what would it mean for my business right now if every client saw me not just as their doula, but as their trusted maternal wellness strategist. And that's exactly what the business in a box position you to be. So we have mastered the one-on-one care, right? Working with clients one-on-one. You hold space, you nurture, you guide families through the one-on-one care, which is the most transformational seasons of their lives. But now, there's something much bigger than just working with one-on-one clients. It's time to take that same heart-centered service and scale it. Now it's time for you to start getting contracts and collaboration that create consistent, predictable income. Because we all know whether you're working as a one-on-one, a solo doula, or even if you have an agency, there are times when there's nothing coming in. Let's be real, right? So we have to make sure that we have different stream of income. I don't know if everyone on here was in the doula business during COVID. I've been doing this over 22 years, 13 years in business. During COVID, nobody wants us in their house to care for their babies. I have to give, I had to, I lost over $500,000 during that time because I had to give client back their money. But most of our clients is anywhere between 6 weeks, even 6 months of service. We have so many 24-hour clients. They need people during the day, they need people at night. So we have clients who I don't do 24-hour shift with one person. I don't do living. My workers, 12-hour shift or 8-hour shift. Because when you work like that, nobody benefits. You're burned out yourself. You can't. I mean, I see some people wear that as a badge of honor. Oh, I do live in and I get 4 hours off. For what? Why? It doesn't make sense. This if a client needs 24-hour service, they can afford it. So why am I going to put my worker or myself to work 24 hours and be off for 4 hours? That's for another service story. But I'm trying now to get us to see that, hey, there's much more than just working one-on-one. There are corporations out there that will pay you as part of their wellness program. Hospitals, clinic, as a postpartum recovery tools, right? Non-profit organization, an agency. They're looking for us. They're ready to work with us to implement maternal wellness program. And this is what the Modern Mom Toolkit offers you. So let's talk about something that shifting rapidly in today's workplace. Employers everywhere are looking for better ways to retain and support their working parents. Because guess what? They know is workforce retention. If their workers who are going out on maternity and paternity leave are supported, they're going to be ready to come back to work. So they're realizing that when employees feel supported through pregnancy and postpartum and early parenthood, they return to work faster, they perform better, and they stay longer. But guess what? That's where you come in. So with the Modern Mom Toolkit, you can now offer that to them. You can now position yourself to serve on a larger scale by partnering directly with companies, hospitals, and wellness programs offer that service to their employees. And here's what that look like, right? You can facilitate a postpartum wellness workshop for the employees. You can offer customized digital toolkit as part of the HR family benefit package. You can provide virtual support for working moms navigating returning to work and transition. So many times mom have no idea what she's going to do when she go back to work. Daycare, nothing. So that's where you can come in and you can navigate her through that period. You can partner with healthcare system to reduce readmission rates and improve outcome. And here's the best part. Each corporate contract equal to consistent revenue and measurable impact. So you can use that and take that note to the next corporation, the next corporation, the next corporation. Because you're not just helping the families anymore. No, you're helping the entire organization create cultures that value family wellness and maternal health. So I want you to ask yourself this question. What if one contract could replace months of your one-on-one work? One contract. That's the power of packaging expertise, your expertise through this system. And that's where the Modern Mom Toolkit give you the tools the templates, the credibility to walk into any of these rooms and speak with clarity and authority and speak in the corporate language with confidence because we are giving you everything. Because when business meet purpose, that's where the true sustainability begins. Whether it's in their employees, culture, or making sure that you are becoming sustainable in your business. So here's something many birth workers don't realize. Your work doesn't just belong in the private home. It belongs in community health initiatives and grant funding programs. You can get grant funding programs to pay for the people who can't afford it, the underserved that we still passionate about. We're still passionate about it. We know that they need the service, but they're not in a position to pay us. So that's how we partner with community health and grant funded program to make sure that those moms get the support they need. And your Modern Mom Toolkit Business of Box fit perfectly in this space. So you can use it to collaborate with local departments of public health, federal qualified health centers, hospital-based community outreach program, nonprofit organization that is serving underserved community, workforce development and training grants, because you can now use this to train others to go back out into the field. And these organizations are actively seeking ready-made, evidence-based programs to improve maternal outcomes, reduce disparities, and meet funding deliverables. And this program, it works. It works. Your bundle gives them the turnkey model. This is not something now that they're going to have to go recreate. Your bundle give them a turnkey model, fully developed, branded, your own brand, ready to implement with measurable outcome that they can report immediately. So if it's measurable outcome, guess what? They're going to be able to get more funding and you're going to be able to get more contracts. Your bundle give them the turnkey model, like I said, fully branded. So that means less red tape, faster partnership, and more opportunities for you to become a preferred community provider. So how many of you would love to be on the list when your local department is looking for a postpartum care provider or a wellness trainer? You're the person that they reach out to. Me too. So that's the level of visibility that this system can unlock for you. With the business in a box, you're scaling your impact into communities, hospitals, and government programs that they're already funded. They're just looking for people to collaborate with. They already have the money. So what we're doing is showing you how to position yourself that you can get a slice of that pie. So now that you've seen the potential, let's talk about how you can expand your impact without expanding your hours, because God knows there's no more hours in the day for us to expand. No more. So by licensing or customizing the Modern Mom Toolkit Business in a Box, you'll be able to sell to corporation, partner with community organization, build a referral network that pays you monthly or quarterly, whichever you prefer. You'll be able to partner with doula trainers and certification programs to add the system as a postgraduate resource. You'll be able to license it to clinics because, like it said, business in a box is business in a box. We're not holding anything back from you. We're giving you everything. Every money you make is yours. You buy it, it's yours. You're getting everything. Turnkey. You can start using this today. Collaborate with other care providers like mental health therapists or lactation consultant. You can bundle services under one cohesive branded experience. You can offer it as a digital training or membership model for your team, your agency, or your student. It's limitless on the way you can use it. Each collaboration multiplies your reach, your revenue, and most importantly, your reputation. You're not working more, you're working smarter. That's the goal. So think about this. What if your toolkit was serving 20, 50, or even 100 families, all through partnership, while you focus on leading, teaching, or simply living. My goal is to be somebody's beach while I'm still making money because we deserve it. That's what makes licensing possible. That's what makes you be able, like I said, be on the beach and still be making money because you don't have to go recreate anything, right? True success isn't in this field isn't about doing everything ourselves. No, it's about building systems and partnerships that lead your mission and helps you to grow beyond you. Since this year alone, I've seen in three different groups where three different doulas passed away. Two-person was actually coming from work and they had an accident. We don't know if it was because they were tired or exhausted or overwhelmed and everything, but it happened when they get off work working 12-hour shifts, right? Another person, they were just so burnt out and just like developed so many different illness and was just too much, so much. And I've seen in so many groups too where people are just explaining like, I feel so burnt out. I'm not even enjoying this work anymore. It just so much, so much. So it's like, how can we take a break but still pay our bills, right? How can we be able to have a sustainable living, go on vacation, do the things that we want to do and still have a sustainable living? Still not having to like work 24/7. Doctors and nurses, they don't work 24/7. So why we have to do it as doulas? They don't. They don't. So here's what truly special about this moment in our industry. You now have the power to serve families through partnership. You'll be able to empower employers to support parents because God knows sometimes moms, they do not want to go back to work. They don't. We'll be able now to strengthen our entire community because we know when moms are supported, it's not about just them, it's about the whole community feeling supported. And that's all by using the expertise that you already have. You may be wondering, can I do this? You're already doing it. It's just that you may be doing it on a one-on-one basis. No, you can take it to corporation. This isn't just about a business growth. It's legacy work. It's about changing what maternal care looks like, not just for the moms you serve every day, not just for the moms you serve today, but for the generations who come after them. This is a legacy you're building for the generation who comes after you. So just take a breath and just think for a second, right? What would it mean for you and for your community if your work lived on through programs, contracts, and systems that continue to serve long after you step away? That's the type of impact, that's the type of legacy I would love to leave in the maternal community. Not just serving for today, but even when I'm gone, I would love to have things left behind that has my name attached to it to say, yes, Rosalie did this in the maternal community, and you can do too. Because when you get this tool, it's all you. So you'll be able to do the same. So here's what made this system so powerful. Each level of the Modern Mom Toolkit builds on the last. So that means you're not reinventing the wheel. You're simply growing smarter. You're doing the same meaningful work that you're already doing and that you love to do. But now you're able to do it on a larger scale, which means what? Your income is going to be larger, but your effort is going to be less. So whether you're just getting started or you're ready to expand or you're ready to license, this program, there's version of this system that meets you exactly where you are. And each one helps you earn more while you're serving less and your stress is less. So type level up in the chat if you're ready to grow without adding more hours. I mean, I cannot add any more hours to my time. Cannot. So please, if you know how to add more hours, let me know because I don't. Because I'm going to show you exactly how each level works and what's inside, right? So like you have it on here from one-on-one client, individual client to personalized care. You can make anywhere between 300 and 700 per client, right? We talk about parent classes, cohort courses. You can charge anywhere between $1,000 to $5,000 revenue, right? Corporate wellness. Who you going to target? Employees and HR. You can sell one license anywhere between 5,000 and 25,000. Community health, who serves on the underserved families. They have funded program. You're looking at anywhere between 10,000 and 100,000. Easily. Easily. How many one-on-one clients you'd have to work for that? A lot. A lot of hours. So now let's explore how you can take everything that we just talked about and transform that into a funded community solution. Because this is where purpose and profit meet. We're passionate about what we do. We have a purpose of what we do, but here's where profit meets that. So let's talk about partnership. And these can include collaboration with, like I said, local nonprofit, right? Healthcare providers, Department of Health, even large corporation that aligns with your mission. And the key here is collaboration, not competition. When you partner strategically, everyone wins. So I wanted to quickly take a reflection, like, think about who in my local community already serve moms, who is already serving families or caregivers that you could align with. We already know those, right? So let's talk about the funding opportunities that we can still serve the underserved communities. So think grants, think sponsorship, or even joint ventures, because each of these channels can fluid your mission, which gives you the resource to expand your reach, train others, and serve at a higher level. Because all we have to do is think about the win-win situation where you grow your business and they meet their community goal. Because we have to think about what's in it for them. So now let's talk about the corporate partnership, because this is where your impact multiply faster. First, think about the type of organization that you could collaborate with. So I'm here in Georgia, so I use the corporations here in Georgia. So like WellStar system, and that's a hospital system, Kaiser Permanente, Delta, the Home Depot Foundation, Coca-Cola, even fertility organization, a wellness program. So just think about where you are. And this is not only limited to where you are, because this can be done virtually. This can be done as a wellness program. So you don't even have to physically be there. And each of these companies has vested interest in supporting in parents, because guess what? It's going to make them look good. On top of that, it improves health outcome and investing in community wellness. So they'll be happy to partner with you. You just have to know how to position yourself. So ask yourself, how can I offer value that aligns with their goals and values? Maybe it's reducing employee burnout, improving retention rates for working parents, or helping them fulfill their community health diversity initiative. So those are the things that you have to think about when you're approaching corporations. So here, what makes this opportunity so powerful? When your Modern Mom Toolkit business box, this isn't just a product. Like I said, it's a turnkey, adaptable, funding ready system that can integrate seamlessly into what you're already doing, right? What is going to add is corporate wellness program that want to support working parents. You're going to have the information. Public health initiative focus on maternal wellness and postpartum recovery. Community partnership who are looking for measurable, scalable solution. So this means you're not starting from scratch. You're walking in with a complete, ready to use, ready to launch system that checks every box. Founders, partners, sponsorship, corporation, who is already looking for you. But additionally, with the Modern Mom Toolkit, Business in the Box, we're not just giving you the Modern Mom Toolkit. You're not just getting another set of templates. You're gaining complete ready-made system. We're also offering you your own AI growth partner designed to help you. What it helps you to do is anticipate your client's need before they even have to ask. Streamline your communication so no message get lost or delayed. Personalized emotional support with science-backed prompts and affirmation that nurture connection and trust. So together, these tools position you as calm, confident, authority that your clients crave. the one who brings structure to their chaos and reassurance to their journey. So imagine your system running smoothly, your client feeling, deeply cared for, and you finally have the time to focus on what you love most, which is serving your clients, leading others, and growing your business. And that's exactly what this toolkit was built to create, a business that supports you beautifully as you support others. So whether you're just getting started, right, or you're growing your private practice, or you're leading a full team, you have an agency with a full team, the Doula Business GPT meets you exactly where you are. It's designed to streamline your system, simplify your workload, and strengthen your client relationship through automation that still feels human. It still have the heart centered, and it is helpful. So here's what that looks like in action, right? So the integration, it highlights personalized client plans, automatically generated and tracked. Your GPT creates custom wellness or postpartum care plans for each client that keeps them up to date in real time. So all you have to do is put in information about your client and it will generate that. So it's not a cookie cutter. It's not one plan for every mom. It's geared just to that mom need. It automates and onboard, also provide progress tracking from intake forms to follow up. It gathers insight, tracks milestone, and even summarize outcome for each reporting or even for grant documentation because we know that they need proof. Organize client's journey from first contact to postpartum follow-up. Every detail stays in one place, helping you deliver consistency, care, and clarity with each client. So your built-in AI growth partner helps to manage and optimize your operation. It helps you with scheduling. It helps you with marketing, prompts that's geared just for your business. It also provides reporting and so much more so you can focus on connecting and no more chaos. And that's what it means to work smarter, not harder. This will save you hours per week and thousands of dollars per year. So the Doula Business Growth GPT is 3 tiers, and each tier is built upon the last one. So guiding you from foundational, which helps you to set up, automate operation, and advance leadership growth. The second one, integrate the GPT, takes it further to automate onboarding, scheduling, email follow-ups, and client education. So you spend less time managing and more time serving. It feels like having a digital operating manager that builds right there for your business. So the like I said, it's 3 tiers. So it's the beginner, learn to price with confidence, helps you to onboard your client seamlessly and set up smart workflow. The second tier is growth expansion. And this helps you with scheduling, automating follow-ups, and deliver consistent client experience that builds loyalty. And the third is advanced tier. So this is like for someone who already have an agency, are looking to scale their business with white labor resources, AI-driven insight, and data-backed growth system. And each one, like I said, it have different tiers, so it depends on where you are in your business. It helps to manage, organize, and optimize all your assets so you can focus on care coordination. So let's pause here for a moment because I want to share something personally with you. When I first started my journey in maternal wellness, I was driven by pure passion. I had no idea that my business have grown to 7 figure. That's not how I started out. I love helping moms, but I find out soon after that passion alone wasn't going to be enough to build the kind of impact that I dream of. So it took me years, a lot of trial, a lot of error to figure out how to combine my passion, right? My systems and strategy in a way that create both impact and income. And that's exactly how I was able to build a thriving 7 figure business and now doing what I love. And the tools that changed everything for me are the same ones that I'm showing you today. The Modern Mom Toolkit plus the GPT Growth Partner. Like I said, AI is not going anywhere. We have to learn to embrace it. And these aren't just tools, they are framework that helped me to turn my calling into sustainable, scalable business model, one that serves families, empowers professionals, and creates freedom. So now I'm asking you to imagine this for yourself. What would your business and your life look like with this system supporting you? Also, what would your business, your life look like in another 6 months if you have no system supporting you? So it's your turn to serve smarter, scale faster, and change more lives without burning out in the process. The possibilities are right in front of you. So let's take the next step together. So we talk about the full Modern Mom Toolkit system. We talk about the corporate and community process. You're going to be getting the pitch, the templates, everything. We talk about the AI growth partner add-on. I also talk about funding, right? How to get funding. So you've seen the possibility. You've seen how the Modern Mom Toolkit Business in a Box can transform not just your business, but the way you serve, the way you live. So I'm going to be dropping, my team is actually going to be dropping a link in the chat. So you'll be able to click on it and you'll be able to take action. Because when you serve smarter, everyone wins. Your clients win and your entire community win. So if you have any question, please feel free to either come off mute and ask, or you can ask it in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer any question that you have. And I hope that you learned something today from this webinar. I was able to open your eyes to the possibilities of what's there. Like I said, some of us have gone through COVID and see what that's like, not having to be able to go into the homes and work. We have seen, how burnt out it can be just serving one-on-one clients. We have seen where, I've shown you where we can make so much more with less effort, serving corporate, serving communities, serving nonprofit, and just helping others. Oh, Miss Simpson said, is there another webinar? I don't have another one right now coming up, but most of the information is already in the link that we dropped. So most of what I talked about, you'll be able to get that information from the link, Miss Simpson. Anyone else have any question? We also have the QR code. We have a question? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, hi, how you doing?
I'm doing
I
great.
yes, I have to say that this is absolutely a dream.
Oh,
Um,
thank you.
yup, this is a dream. I just prayed not too long ago for something like this, and my aunt was like, "Oh, you got to get on there." I said, "Okay." So, I don't have that money, but that's not a lot. I'm wanting to say that
Thank
because
you.
it's not. I'm grateful. But I just don't personally have it. So but I'm going to, I'm going to get it. So
Did
that
you
I can
see,
be at the
did
top of
you
this game. I'm
did you
sorry.
see the payment plan?
I did. Oh, the
Okay.
payment plan. Oh, come on now. Woo!
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a payment plan.
Okay, okay. This is wonderful. I'm gonna have to scroll down more. I did see the
Yeah.
QR code on here. This is amazing because we can still do what we are called to do and
Yes.
still have an abundant life out here and enjoy. I could go to
Yes.
Jamaica and be on the beach.
I'll go with you. I'll go with you.
Great. This is amazing. And
Thank
so,
you.
yes, I'm so excited. I'm grateful to God first. And I just want to say thank you, a million thanks. And
You're
so,
so welcome.
yeah, I'm
Yeah, there's
willing.
there's a there's a payment plan on there. So
Okay.
yeah, check it out
Okay.
I see. Yeah, because it's only for, I think we have for 24 hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, so there's a full price, and we also
Mm,
doing 3 months. We're doing a 3 months payment plan, and also I know PayPal. If you click on PayPal where you say pay later, you may
yes.
be able to get it where PayPal can give you like 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
You're welcome. So check it out.
Okay, yeah.
What's your name? Oh,
I'm
Lois.
Lois West.
Okay,
That,
nice meeting you, Lois.
yes, Dossman is my aunt, my mother's sister.
Okay, now I know. Okay, yeah, we were supposed to connect, right?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
I would
Yes,
I would still like to do that so I can tell you how
yes.
far along I am.
Okay, we'll definitely can plan on that. Definitely. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. Anyone else have any question? Miss Simpson, do you have any question? Or were you able to get the information from the site?
Hello, I'm sorry. I did see some information. Like I said, I needed to. I'm just trying to understand what it is. I'm just now getting into this, and so I'm not even sure what I need. So I'm just trying to find out what exactly. I guess because I came in so late, I don't exactly know what this is. So I'm still trying to figure out what actually um everything is. I guess I just have to look. Uh,
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
I
not
could give
sure.
you a brief overview. So what is it that you do now?
Well, right now I actually work in insurance, health insurance for Blue Cross Blue Shield,
Mhm.
my full-time job. But I'm literally just got out of training for a doula, so I don't even have any births under me. I'm still in this process of learning as much as I can learn, and I do want to take this into a full business.
Mhm.
So that's why when I saw that, I wanted to join because I wasn't sure what it was about.
Okay. Well, this would be perfect for you, even though you have not done a birth yet, because you already have the training, right? So
Hmm.
this business of box helps on both sides. So the information is more for the mom, right? I achieving, this is targeting I achieving professional women. So these are the women who can afford to pay for the service. These are the women who are overwhelmed. They dominate the boardroom, but now they're pregnant or they have this new baby and they have no idea what to do because this baby is not on they cannot manage this baby on the calendar like they do their job. So they're stressed
Right.
out, right? Cortisol
Mhm.
is off the chart. So this is where we come in with this program, which is backed by knee and postpartum doula. There's also a medical doctor, also a maternal health therapist. So it's more, it's backed by science also, right? Because like I said, it
Mhm.
works on the mindset, but also it
Right.
is built where you can now take this and you can white label it. You can now go from working with one-on-one client to now working with corporation. You can offer this to corporation and community health centers and nonprofit organization because we all know we started in this business because we're passionate about it, right? And we want to serve the underserved
Hmm.
community. But be honest,
Hmm.
underserved community don't have the money to pay us. So we have to
Right.
charge, we have to work with who can pay us so we can fill our cup before we can help the other person, right?
Right.
Right.
Hmm.
So working with this I achieving women who can pay us, working with this corporation, working with these community health providers, where they now can either pay us to come in and help their employees so they want to go back to work, or they can fund the program, pay for the program sponsorship, so we can now offer it to the underserved community.
Okay.
So it's already built out. It's a bit like I said, it's a business in a box. You get everything, everything. You white label it. You fully sells it. You have the licensing rights. You have everything. You get the landing page. I'm just reading from the page. You get social media script, 30-day calendar. You get you know real stories. Everything is ready for you. And if you're someone who is not tech savvy like I am, thank God I have a team. We can also help you to build that out also.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. And like I said, most of the information is there. I'm offering 75% off for the next 24 hours, and we're also offering it 3 monthly payment, but also there's PayPal where you could see if you're qualified. Sometimes they do like 6 months payment. Okay. And you see
Yep.
everything is listed, you see the value, everything that is getting is over, I think over $18,000.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Yep,
Thank you.
yep. Everything is there for you. You don't have to do nothing. Nothing. More than slap your logo on it and start selling it. That's it. And you keep all the money. It's yours. And you'll be able to use everyone that is part of creating this program. You get everything. You get my picture, my bio, everything. You put it on there because as we all know, everyone is looking for social proof. So if you have everyone who is on this program behind you, and you can add your no add your information to it, so you'll be part of the collective because it's yours. Make sense?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Well, thanks everyone for your time. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to having you being part of the collective because, the only way we're going to be able to make a dent in the maternal mortality is us working together. And this is my contribution. No, you don't have to go recreate the wheel and rebuild anything. Everything is already built out for you. Okay? Louis, if you're speaking, you're mute.
I wanted to I wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much.
You're
Is
welcome.
is it okay if um I email you?
Yeah, you can email. You have my number, right?
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome. Thanks,
Again,
everyone.
yes.
Thanks, everyone. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to having you as part of the collective.
Yes, thank you so much. What a
You-
miracle.
Thank you. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.